Good morning from Luang Prabang, Laos. We arrived here 2 days ago coming in from our river cruise, which if you have not seen, it was so much fun. Go check out that video right now. Stop what you're doing. Anyway, it is a new day and it's our first full day exploring Luang Prabang. We've kind of done a little bit of peeping around here and there before we started filming, and we really love it. So we're very excited to get going. Today's adventure is a simple one. A waterfall. We are going to rent some bikes, well, one bike because Jordan always drives. We're going to rent a scooter, drive out to the waterfall, and that's kind of today's plan. It's a simple one, but first, coffee.
Alright, so we came here to Saffron Coffee Roasters and it sits right on the Mekong River. So we're sitting right now on the bank overlooking the river, watching the boats go by, which is actually one of the boats that we just got off of from our cruise. And I'm really excited to try this coffee. I've heard really good reviews on YouTube and on various blogs about the coffee here. I also know that they support a lot of coffee farmers here in the local area in northern Laos. So that's a good thing and I'm just excited to try this coffee. That's really good. Wow. It's more, so I got their just regular Americano, and it has this like roasty, kind of more of a medium dark roast flavor to it. It's very bold. I don't have any sugar and milk. It's delicious. It's good to just sit here. It's kind of cool. Today there's a slight breeze, and just look at the peaceful Mekong. It is beautiful. Definitely come here and enjoy your morning.
Coffee shop, not only do they have gorgeous riverfront seating, but in the building itself upstairs they have a ton of space. They have Wi-Fi. It looks like it'd be pretty good for sort of remote working, co-working, that kind of a deal. Anyway, it is time for us to walk down the street and go get our scooter situation situated.
We got here and I was a little confused because I didn't see anybody or a lot of motorbikes that look like they're for rent, but apparently they're in the back of this little like compound of a hotel, a store, a money exchange, scooter rental, van rental, a little bit of everything. Let's go see about a motorbike. Do you have a passport? 24 hours. Yes. Okay, so they have, they're getting a new scooter to bring here, a motorbike. It's 125cc, it's 100,000 kip, which is a little more than 10 USD for 24 hours. That's what we're gonna do. The 125cc should be able to get us no problem out to Kuang Si Waterfalls, which is good. Gonna get us 2 helmets as well. So we're gonna wait and then we'll jump on our motorbike. Oh, you also have to deposit your passport with them in order, like as a deposit for the scooter, which is common, I read, in pretty much most of the places here that you get a motorbike. So expect that when you come here.
Okay, we are locked and loaded and ready to go. It's about a 15-minute drive out to the falls. Got to get some gas on the way, and then our adventure begins. You ready?
I'm ready. Also, our phone Wi-Fi GPS stuff isn't working here, so we're going off memories and photos.
Okay. Wish us luck.
Alright, so 30,000 kip to fill it up, which is $3.25 or so. It's not bad. That'll get us to the waterfalls and back and able to explore town. Pretty affordable.
breezy. There's a huge sign when you get here. It's 2,000 kip, which is no big deal. And you even get a little receipt, so that's very formal, very fancy. So now, really, we're just gonna walk over and find our way to the falls. It's quite active. There's a lot of like food and shops and tour groups. So, you know, keep expectations reasonable, I'd say. But let's go see the falls. Easy peasy, 20,000 kip per person, so 40 total. It's got a little bitty map on the back of the ticket, which is somewhat helpful, maybe, we'll see. Anyway, should be an easy walk. Looks really pretty. I'm excited, let's go. Base of the waterfall where it's got really lovely layers as it's coming down. First impressions are the water is a beautiful green-blue color. There's butterflies everywhere. It's really pretty. It's definitely pretty crowded. It's pretty busy, but not overwhelmingly so, and it's really beautiful.
Alright, so I was curious why these waterfalls here, the Kuang Si Falls, are so blue or turquoise in color. And what I found is that this waterfall is what's known as a travertine waterfall. So basically, the ground material here is made out of a type of limestone or travertine, which has a lot of calcium carbonate deposits. And so what happens when the water flows over them, it releases some of those deposits that coat the whole bottom of the waterfall, which then is a bright white color. And so what happens is the sunlight shines down on the travertine base, reflects back up through the mineral-rich water, and that's how you get that stunning, beautiful blue turquoise color of the waterfall.
It surprised me. All the layers so far have been quite short. This one's great.
Alright, I think we've explored enough here. We're actually going to go and get in the water and play around for about an hour or so. We heard the water's a little bit cold, so we're about to find out.
There it is. We ran into some folks from our river cruise and had a little chat. They're from Ireland, super sweet. If you ever see this video, hello. Anyway, they said it was quite cold.
Yeah.
And I like to take their word for it because they're from a very cold place. So.
We're about to find out. Water is cold, y'all. You just gotta rip the Band-Aid off and just jump in, you know? You can do this, Jordan. Oh my god! Yes, so cold. Alright, let me go put the bag up and I'll come get you. Alright, one thing that's really come in handy is our dry bag. We have like my phone, it's not waterproof, our good camera, and other things that we don't want to get wet. And now since there's so many people, we don't feel comfortable leaving it out on the bank somewhere. We're going to take it and hang it on one of the trees. We're using the AquaQuest. So if you're ever going to do something like this, get the bag.
Do you want to get real for a second? There are two things I'm not very good at. Well, there's many, many things, but two when it comes to water. Cold water, I'm a weenie. And having to walk on the bottom of a pond or river or lake. I forgot my water shoes, and to be honest, I'm pretty mad about it. But that's just me, okay? We're gonna do it together. It's very cold. It's very cold.
Oh. It's ice cold.
Yeah, it is. It's like ice water. It really is. It reminds me of when you're in like sports and you need to ice your leg or something afterwards. I promise I'm only being like 10% dramatic. I promise. It's very cold.
Just don't.
I will die.
Hold my arm. Alright, so you actually do get used to it after a little while. When you first get in, it is icy and it kind of stings a little bit, but I'm already starting to get used to it. It may be because my legs and lower body are just getting numb, but you adapt. The fish in here seriously are sucking on my toes. I don't know how I feel about the fish.
I know the fish. They go like, it's like, if this is your toe, it's like, they're like, I don't like it.
One, two, three.
Okay, time to swim back. It's one of those things where I was sitting enjoying the moment and then it occurs to me I have to like swim back. That's okay, we'll live.
Alright, that was so much fun. It is freezing cold though, so we're gonna get out, dry off, and hopefully warm up a little bit. Take this from me, I'm gonna get the bag.
Jordan's gonna rescue our stuff off the little island that we put it on instead of leaving it on the shore.
Got it.
Luckily they have some changing rooms here over by the big swimming area, so we're gonna walk over, change out of our wet things, and then hop back on. Oh my gosh, there's a really cute puppy behind you, but that's okay. Anyway, then we're gonna hop back on the scooters to go back into town for lunch. There's the puppy. Ah, Jordan, why would you do that? Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
No. Jordan thinks he's cute, but he swiftly learned a lesson that you do not scare a woman who is half naked in a public place with a man's hand under her changing room. You just don't do that. It isn't funny, it's not cute. So.
I learned my lesson.
In an effort to make it up to me, he gave me the piece of emergency bread that we kept in our backpack for when one of us was very hungry. I might have shared it with him, but instead I'm gonna eat the whole thing gladly.
That's a little mean. I'll take a nibble.
You can have the rest.
Nah.
You can have the rest.
Alright. Thanks.
You can have it.
We're about to head to lunch anyway, but it's about 50 minutes.
I am a nice person, I promise.
You're nicer than me. I love you.
Let's go. Okay, we're gonna hop back on. We'll meet y'all at lunch. And we are here back in town, ready for a bowl of noodle soup that will change your life. Y'all, if you like garlic, I've got the place for you. A bowl of noodle soup here at Nang Tao, just across the street from our villa, will set you back maybe $1.50 USD, but will make you so happy, I promise. It is so much garlicky goodness. Let's just go, I'll show you, come on. Okay, so our dishes come out super fast as they do in a casual place like this, and they smell so good. I'm telling y'all, it's so garlicky, wonderful. It's just so good. It's one thing I've really enjoyed about the Lao cuisine is they are not shy with the garlic. I love it. Anyway, like I said, it's just noodle soup. You can get it with meat. We get ours without, obviously. It comes with some like lettuce, lime, green beans, maybe some mint even. We usually put all that on it. And then we got a side of steamed rice because Jordan's extra hungry. Let's just dive into this garlicky goodness. Garlic. Alright. I like mine a touch spicy. That's fine. Just a dab will do. I overdid it last time and I was sweating. The first time we came here, they're so sweet and helpful. We tried to order cow soy, but they were like, oh, we don't have the veggie one. And she basically just said, I'll make you noodle soup. And we said, okay, sounds good. And she brings it and we start eating it. And I'm like looking at her like, this is so good. And she, the cook or the owner, I guess, just gives me this look like, yeah, I know, I made it. And it was so funny. I love a confident woman like that. Anyway, let's eat.
I put too many peppers in there. It's like beaming red orange. Clears the sinuses, sure.
Delicious. That was 35,000 kip for 2 bowls and a side of rice. Can't beat it. We're gonna go get cleaned up after all that driving and dustiness and just kind of take a beat. So, see ya. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Is there people?
Coming up behind us.
Okay. I lost my train of thought. Ready?
Yeah.
a little branch fell on my head.
It's a tree saying hello.
I'm fine, thanks for asking. You ready?
On my mouth. I'm getting sloppy with it, y'all.